Hey everybody, welcome to a new live build, and today we're gonna build the TikTok clone in React Native. So I'm really excited about this build because I wanted to build it from the beginning of when I started building live projects. And yeah, if you're new over here, we are cloning popular application that you probably use day by day. And we clone them in React Native and also AWS for the backend. So we already cloned the Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, and WhatsApp. WhatsApp was a instant messaging app with instant messages coming in. So yeah, if you haven't seen those ones, go check them out. But today we're starting a new one. We're starting from the beginning. And this is intended for all levels. I'm trying to guide you through all the steps that I'm going through. And if you are a beginner, this is a great way to get started. And in general, I'm doing this project-based learning because I believe that this is the best way to learn a new technology by doing something and not getting stuck into the tutorial life cycle where like you do tutorial after tutorial and you never like start actually building something. So I want you to guys to start even if when you feel that you're not ready yet, because this way you'll learn much faster and you'll see something tangible that will motivate you to keep going and keep learning every day. So hello everybody in the chat. I see that everyone already knows our tradition to say where are we coming from. So hello from Ethiopia, hello from Nepal. Hello everyone. So yeah, I have my coffee. Everything is ready. In shortly we're gonna start. Let's wait like a couple of more minutes until everyone is joining. And for people that are watching this afterwards, I'll try to put the timestamps in the video descriptions so you can skip all the discussions that we are doing with the live stream. Hello from India, from Tunisia. Hello everyone. Hello from Harare. I don't know where that is. Sorry, Clayton. So yeah, guys. Thank you once again for supporting me, and yeah, you showed a lot of support lately, and it seems that you love these live builds, and I'll try to do them yeah, as long as I can, because I'm having fun myself, and especially when people are appreciating what I'm doing, that's even more important for me. And yeah, something new that happened lately. I became a YouTube partner. Hey, congratulate me. Thank you very much. And because of that, now I can start monetizing my videos and yeah, making some money and paying for all my for everything that I'm doing here, for mic and video and everything. Because yeah, I rejected the Amazon offer, employment Amazon offer, and it was for the next summer, and I set myself a goal to start earning the same amount of money as that offer was, in order not to regret rejecting the offer from Amazon. And yeah, if you there is the super chats, and yeah, don't feel obliged to do that, but if you do, I'll be very thankful. I'm so weird doing this stuff, guys. That's the first time, so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. And yeah, as I said, today we're gonna clone TikTok in React Native. So what technology we're gonna use? Yeah, guys, I plan to do this in Expo, and previous projects were in Expo, but a lot of people were saying that they'd rather prefer doing it in React Native CLI. And I ran a poll on my Twitter, and I think 70% of people said that they would prefer in Expo. Let's see. Yeah, 65% of people said that they would prefer in Expo, in React Native CLI, sorry, over Expo. And yeah, we are living in a democratic country, so if you prefer React Native CLI, let's go with React Native CLI. We'll try to switch if in future we'll feel that more people want Expo content, we will integrate Expo. But for the TikTok, we're gonna do it in React Native CLI without Expo. And also, we're gonna use JavaScript without TypeScript, because I felt that with TypeScript there is like an entry barrier, and people might feel they might feel difficult to get into that. So I'll try to keep it as beginner friendly as possible. We're also gonna work with React Navigation, and that's for the front end. For the backend, as usual, we're gonna work with the beautiful, amazing AWS Amplify that I really love. We're gonna use the AppSync for our GraphQL backend, AWS Cognito for user authentications, and yeah, more on that later. Let's take it step by step, because today we're gonna do only the front end, the UI. We'll have everything ready. Oh, Lucas, thank you very much for the donation. You're the first one, bro. Thank you. Yeah, let's get started. So, as I was saying, that got me excited. As I was saying, today we're gonna do the front end, the UI, and in the next week, the same next Friday, the same time, we're gonna do the backend for TikTok, and at that point, we'll probably have a fully working application that can be submitted to Play Store. Yeah, of course, you will change the design, and you can have your own TikTok. So let's get started. First of all, we need to initialize the React Native project, and we're gonna do it with npx React Native init TikTok. I already did that, so that nothing complicated there. You just run this code, because this takes a little bit of time to install, so I didn't want everyone to wait during live stream. After you ran npx React Native init TikTok, then you go and you open the project in your editor of choice. In my case, I'm using where is it? Yeah, I'm using WebStorm. So I open the project in WebStorm, and this is this is the bare minimum project that React Native generated. I didn't change anything else. So right now, let's start the server. And to start the development server, we're gonna run yarn start. And after that, depending on your system, you'll write yarn iOS or yarn Android if you are developing for Android. But this build is supposed to work with both iOS and Android devices. So if you are on Windows and are not able to work with iOS, install Android emulator and work with an Android. I'm gonna go with an iOS. So I'm gonna write yarn iOS. So yeah, in the first terminal, as you see here, where is it? Yeah, I ran yarn start. We started the development server. And in the second terminal, I ran yarn iOS, and go ahead. Yeah, and it opened our generated application in React Native here in an iOS simulator. So yeah, here is the application. You should see the same. So from this point, I'm gonna follow all the steps with you guys. So let's get going. yeah, we set up a project, we run it on iOS simulator, then we can get started. The next step I want to do before getting into the actual development is to install vector icons. And we're gonna need them for all the icons that we're gonna use for the menu, for like buttons and so on. And yeah, we're gonna do that by running yarn add React Native vector icons. Vector icons is a cool library that provides a lot of useful icons, and like their directory is like thousands and thousands of icons. So you'll definitely find an icon that you need. So yeah, I would suggest going with this one. Yeah, first of all, we install the library. After that, we need to add the UI app fonts into the info list file. So for that, we need to copy the names of the icon sets. Vector icons React Native. Let's open their GitHub account page. Oh, George, thank you for the donation, €5. Thank you very much. I think you are one of the first subscribers, like active subscribers that were following the build. So yeah, thank you very much for the donation. Yeah. If we scroll in the documentation, here we see all the icon sets that they provide. And in the iOS installation is a bit outdated in their page, and you don't need to do anything else besides copying this part of the code. This is like all the UI app fonts in an array, and we copy them. And let's go back to, come on, Vadim. Let's go back here, and we open iOS. Then the name of our application, which is TikTok, here, and then info.plist. Let's open that one. Let's scroll at the end, and before closing the dictionary, before closing it, we add two spaces, two new lines, and we paste the array that we just copied. And this will make sure that these fonts are copied in our iOS bundle. So let me check if that's everything we need. For iOS, that's everything that we need. Then for Android, for iOS, we also need to run npx pod install, and this will install all the pod files for the build. Pod install iOS. Actually, that's one of the reasons that I prefer Expo during the live streams, because with React Native CLI there is a lot of like setting up, and I'm not sure if you enjoy that, but yeah. So we ran npx pod install, and the last thing is to change something to for icons to work on Android, and we're gonna add this line that you can also find in their documentation, or you can copy it from the presentation that you will find in the GitHub page of our clone. So we copy that line, we open the Android folder, and now importantly, we open app folder, and from the app we open build Gradle. But be sure to open the build Gradle from the application and not from Android, because you see there is a build Gradle here and there is a build Gradle in the app. So we scroll at the end, and we add our apply from vector icons fonts.gradle. So we save. Now we run again our application on iOS. Let's close these two files. Bitham, I'm using React Native CLI. I'm not using Expo at the moment. So yeah, maybe that was the confusion. But that's what I was saying. Like this time I'm doing the the application without Expo, bare React Native CLI. So our application should run, and right now let's just find icon, and we can find the icons in React in vector icons, and there should be that the directory. Where is the directory? Yeah, here, vector icons directory. And let's say from end design, I think we have a better place right now. Vector, yeah, no, that's for yeah, that's for Expo. Sorry, yeah, vector icons here, the directory of the vector icons, and we're gonna import the end design, and probably, yeah, let's say we're gonna use, yeah, this this icon to make sure that everything is working. Let's open our app.js and find somewhere here like a random place where we can put the icon. Let's put it somewhere. Welcome to React. It doesn't matter actually where we put it. Well, welcome. Come on, where is welcome? Oh, that's probably an image. So step 1, yeah, here. Let's. So and design name will be this one, size will be, I don't know, let's say 30. And yeah, after that we will need just to import and design. Yeah, import and design from, no, here, import and design from React Native vector icons / and design. So come on, let's save. And yeah, under the step 1 we see that the icon, which means that our vector icons have successfully been installed, and they are supposed to work on Android as well. Yeah, the first step is done. So yeah, right now we can move forward. But before that, I would like to clean up a bit this page to prepare for the next step. So let me check a bit the chat. What are people saying? Sorry, man, I could donate, but it says I cannot do that in my region. Yeah, thank you very much. No worries. Yeah. Are you okay? Why not TypeScript? Why not TypeScript? Just because I felt that with TypeScript, I'm losing a lot of time during live streams to set up all the types. And whenever I don't have time to set up the types, then yeah, the application of course works, but the IDE shows it with red. And for a lot of people, this is like, this is scary. So I don't want, and TypeScript is also another step and another step of friction for beginners to get started. So I'm trying to keep down all the technology that we are using, so more people can get started and can implement on their own. How did you learn AWS? That's another story. I learned it while working, the same way as I'm learning everything. Like, I have a project I'm doing. I had a project with AWS and I started doing it and learning. But after that, I took the courses and the certifications. So yeah, now I'm AWS certified. So yeah, guys, let's I'll try to answer all the questions, but if I don't manage, should write the messages in our Discord channel, and the link you can find in the description of the video, and there like we can have a chat like without being in a rush. But here, let's get back to work. So all right, yeah, I said that we wanted to clean up a bit, so let's do that. In app.js, Let's see what we don't need. Yeah, we don't need the whole scroll view. We will need the safe area probably, but the scroll view, no. Styles, we don't need them. This app.js file should be like as minimal as possible. So let's delete everything that we will not need. Like that. Empty component ourselves. No, we'll have here something shortly. Okay. So right now let's set up. Yeah, I think here is quite okay. Right now let's try to set up the project structure and the folders that we will need. So the first one will be screens, and in the screens we'll definitely have a home screen, home. Then we'll have another. No, actually we need a source directory and everything to put in the source, and move the screen in the source. Yeah, besides screens, we need a directory for our reusable components. And yeah, we'll see later what. Yeah, probably assets. Yeah, and in the assets we'll have like images, fonts, and other assets that we will need. Hey Lucas, thank you very much for another donation. Glad to see that you can support you via donation. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, probably that would go towards my new camera, because I was shooting a video for you guys this week, and yesterday I spent almost the whole day trying to edit it, but in the end, like, it was too bad, and I like, everything is bad about that video, and I don't want to publish it, and probably I will try to reshoot it, because like the camera quality was like really bad. I messed up some settings for a camera that I lent out from my brother, and so on. So yeah, these donations will go towards a new camera, so the quality of the streams will be better. Okay, so now let's create the home file, and it's gonna be like a very simple file at this moment, where we'll write everything. So import React from React. Let's import also a view and a text. So let me just move a bit the microphone. This microphone is so heavy that my microphone arm barely holds. From React Native. What else? So let's say home equals to a component, and here we're gonna return view without any styles at the moment, and the text. Home screen, like that, and export default home. Yeah, forgot semicolons. All right, so the next thing is we need to import this home component in our application and render it here. So let's do that here. Import home from source screens home, and let's render it here in a save view. Let's save and see if everything is still working. Yeah, everything is clean. We see our home screen label here at the top, and I think that this is ready for the next step. Yeah, one more thing. Let me try to. Yeah, people were saying that it would be helpful if I commit fast, so you can revert back to one of my commits and see what I changed, or start from that point. So let me just commit real quick. Clean up. Yeah, the link will be of this repository will be available shortly after the stream. Daniel, 279 rubles. How much is that? I think that's a lot. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thanks for the support. Daniel is saying, hey, I'm new here. What video do you advise me to start? Yeah, start with, let's say, with WhatsApp. WhatsApp was the longest and probably the most successful one on the channel. Thank you very much once again for the donation. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, while we are here, someone asked, will you use other AWS services like Pinpoint, Amazon DynamoDB, Lambda, Elasticsearch Service? Yeah, I might use Pinpoint, and yeah, that's something that is not very hard to implement and probably very useful for a lot of applications. That's yeah, and Amazon DynamoDB we are actually using in all of the services. We're not using it directly, but when you create an AppSync model, it actually creates a DynamoDB table. Yeah, let's not get into that details right now because will scare a lot of people. About that later, so everything will be clear. Okay, so let's get started with the next step. So the first step is we're gonna start working on the TikTok page. And if you have used TikTok, who didn't? Then probably you know that the TikTok shows, I mean the homepage shows one post, in a full screen view. So you see it in the full screen and you can swipe to go to the next post. I really wanted to do TikTok, especially for this reason, because their feed is very different from any other applications like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the applications that just have a vertically scrolling feed that yeah goes like that. Here I really enjoyed that they try to do something new, and it seems that this is working very well for them. So yeah, the first step will be to display a full screen video. So to render a video, we need a separate library for that, and that's called React Native Video. Let's grab this command, yarn add React Native Video, and run it. Where is it? Yeah, here. Let's run it. I'm actually using this React Native Video in my startup, which is Fitinium, because Fitinium is heavily based on videos, and we've been using that for a long time, and it's giving us pretty good results. I think we upgraded a couple of times because we started when it was still not very robust, so we were having some bugs. Yeah, we installed it because I'm talking, but yeah, it was installed. So the next thing is for iOS, we install the pods, and to do that, we run npx pod install iOS. Or you go into the iOS directory with cd iOS and then run pod install, and that's it. Hey Daniel, thank you for another donation. Thank you very much. Love you guys. No homo, love you. Hi Andrew, how are you doing? So the pod has been installed. Now the next step would be to render a video. So let's before doing that, let's create a separate component for that, because we're gonna call it post component, and later on we'll develop it like to have everything about one post. So let's create the index.js. So let's, as usual, import React from React. Come on, import. What we'll need here? Probably a view. We'll see later. We'll need probably a text from React Native. Const post return. Let's return simply a view. Come on, no styles yet. And a text post, and export default post. So we're gonna import that post in our home page, and we're gonna render it here. We're gonna call it here. So let's import post from components, right? No, it's 2 times components, then post, and right now instead of a text here we can render the actual post like this. Let's save. So yeah, we see here post. So everything now can be done in our post page. So right now we can even go ahead and close the home, because we're gonna do it here. So why didn't you like that? Yeah, Andrew, I already answered why not Expo. A lot of people wanted me to try without Expo. So I ran a post on Twitter. Everyone voted for no Expo. And here we go. So now let's import the video player that we just installed. So where is it? One second, let me just have a look. Yeah. So we import the video player from import video from the library that we just installed, React Native video. And right now we can render it here like so. Video. The first thing that it needs is the source. And for the source, here we send an object with a URI that's similar to how we render an image, if you remember. So for the URI, we either specify or give a local video that we import here, or we give a video, a remote video using a URL. So that will probably be very narcissistic, but I couldn't find any videos while I was preparing. So I took one video from Fitinium, the application, and guess who is there? One second, you'll see what I mean. I think it doesn't like the spaces here. So we gave a source. Yeah, let's give it a style. No, I think it's it should be okay without. Undefined is not an object, video instance constants. What happened? What happened to you? Oh, we installed the library, but we didn't rerun the application. So yeah, let's do yarn iOS. When we install new libraries, we should make sure to rerun the application so everything is loaded again. Daniel is saying, Vadim, I dream that people from our government could import and export like you. Yeah, that's that's interesting analogy. Anna says, run yarn iOS. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that was actually the problem. Yeah, but before that, while it's running, let's create our styles file here, because shortly we're gonna start styling this video and this post. Styles.js, and here we import style sheet. Vadim, focus and right. My microphone is in the view of a keyboard and like I make mistakes. React Native. Probably. So const styles equal to style sheet create, and here we export styles. Export default styles, right? Yeah, it's supposed to work. Let's import our styles here. Import styles from styles. And let's set the styles to the video, because it seems that it's rendering, but it doesn't have a width and a height. And that's why, we cannot see it. So let's say style equal styles dot background or video Vadim, and let's declare the style for the video in our styles file. So we want to display our video as a background video that will fill the whole page, and for that reason we're gonna display it with a position absolute, and we're gonna say that it will be full screen by saying that the distance from top to the video will be 0, from left will be 0, from bottom it will be 0, right 0, and yep, something like that. No, you don't want to do that. Let's give some styles to the container as well. Styles container. You will want 1 second. Container. So our container will have a width of 100, and for the height, let's say for now like 400 pixels, and shortly we're gonna change the height of that. So yeah, we see the video there, and yeah, that's why I said that it will be very narcissistic. If you understand, if you see, you understand. So for the height, we want to display the video full height of our application, of our screen. So we're gonna do that by importing dimensions from React Native, and we're gonna say the height will be dimensions.getWindowHeight, and probably that's it. Let's save. No, something is missing there. Where? Here? No, here. Yeah, the height is now good, but the next step is we need to save it the video, even if it doesn't have the same ratio as the screen, because all the screens have different ratios. One are wider, one are taller. And to display this video well on any device, we will say that the resize mode of the video will be cover, and this will tell to cover the whole screen, the whole view that it is displayed in. And if we save, we see that it covers the whole view as so. Yep. Yeah, what else? I'm not sure why it doesn't play. So to debug that, let's give a callback function to the video on error, and it receives a function, and we can console log the error directly. So let's save. Let's open the debugger. Where did it open? It didn't open where I wanted. So somewhere. Yeah, and let's wait if we see any error. No, the video started playing. That's good. So yeah, what else with the video? We set on error listener, and if, for example, if the link is broken, our error will be displayed in the debugger. Native debugger. Yeah, we see here the error, and the reason is a server with a specified hostname could not be found. Yeah, let's revert and see it properly here. Yeah, we display the video full screen. Let me see what else I have here prepared. Render the video. Let's right now implement that whenever we press on the video, it will pause the video, and whenever we press again, it will start it from the beginning. But before that, I see that the video doesn't auto loop. So sorry if I'm jumping from stuff to stuff, but let's say loop. Does it have something like that? Loop true. Save. Not sure if that's how this is called, but let's open the React Native video. Here we go. So loop. Yeah, thank you very much. Loop, repeat. Determine whether to repeat the video when the end is reached. Yeah, repeat default is false. So we need to say repeat is equal to true. Hey, Lucas, thank you very much. Contributing a bit more to your new camera. Yeah, thank you very much. I think the camera will come much sooner than I earn it. So yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. So let's say repeat true. Let's save. And come on. Why are you running? Why are you not running? Let's refresh. And hopefully it will loop. We'll see it here. So the next thing is, as I said, whenever we press on the video, we want to pause the video, and whenever we press again, we want to play it back. So to do that, we need to we see that the video is looping as we actually need. So to do something when the user clicks, we need to wrap the video inside a touchable, because with touchables we can set on press listeners. So let's do that with a touchable without, of course, touchable like that, with touch like that. No, how to write touchable? Touchable with, oh yeah, that's the first time how I wrote. No, definitely not. Yeah, attachable without feedback on press. We will call a function that we'll define right now on play pause press. And we put our video inside this touchable opacity. We declare the function inside our component on play pause press, and we're gonna console warn right now to make sure that we are actually registering the press. Let's save and let's press, and we see a console warn here. Press, press, press. We see it there. So right now we need a state variable that will define the state of a video player, if it's paused or not. So let's declare state variable here, paused, and the setter, which is set paused, will be use state, and the initial value will be false, because initially we want the videos to play by default. Let's import the use state from React. Inside the on play pause press, we will change the paused variable inside our state by calling the its setter, and we need to reverse the current value that is actually in state. So if the pause is true, we need to set it to false. If it's false, we need to set it to true. So in order to do that, we just write exclamation mark, which is the negation, and paused. We have this one. Right now we need just to send this property to the video, like this, like save. We press, the video stops. We press again, it plays. So that's good. That's good. What else? For this step, I think we are done. And yeah, for this step, we are done. We are displaying the full screen video. As you can see here, the video loops continuously. When we press, the video stops, and when we press again, the video continues. So that's actually what we intended to do. Let's check what people are saying in the chat. Man, your Discord is good. Thank you very much. Yeah, there are a lot of cool people there, and what I really like that everyone is actually working and implementing these builds or their own projects, and everyone is sharing their experience and resources. That's really nice. So if you didn't join it yet, consider joining. These guys deserve more subscribers. Thank you very much. Step by step, like, I don't deserve anything, like, we're gonna get there. Yeah, can you make this application to support other languages, English, Arabic? Yeah, that's an interesting question. That's very specific, like feature. We're doing that at Fitinium. We have it multilingual in Spanish and English. Yeah, it depends. Like if more people will want a multilingual application, I can do that. Or I can probably create a separate video just about this. We'll see. Let's see what. Okay, so let's go further. All right, so the next step is to render the for the post component. Yeah, let's start it again. So the next step in the post component is to render all the information that we see on the screen, which is on top of a video. So we displayed the video as an absolute position, so it will always be like in the background, and on top of that we want to display these two components. And as you can see, I marked them with a red and a blue border to understand how we analyze and how we split something into components. Because when you look at it, like, there are a lot of moving parts here all around the places, and you might find it very difficult to position like this when you don't split into proper components. So the first thing is that we see the bottom part is everything from here, and we think about this as a separate component. And the sidebar is here, which is displayed just above the bottom part and is displayed to the right. So we think about all these 4 buttons as one component, and by doing that it's easier to map it inside our mind and to understand like how to position it, like bottom, right, left, which one is first, which one is second, and so on. I like your accent. Yeah, thank you very much. Someone is saying that I sound like Boris. I didn't know who Boris is, but when I googled, then I don't know. So let's continue with the post, and then we're gonna commit. So for the post here, what is our strategy? First of all is probably to display the bottom part from here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So okay, after our touchable feedback, after our video, we will display what we have there. Let's display like a view, and here we'll display for the beginning just a simple text like I am the bottom component. Why it cannot import the text automatically? Okay, I'm the bottom component, and yeah, let's save. We see that our bottom component is actually displayed on the top. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's here on the top. So to display it at the bottom, we will assign some styles to the container, and we'll say to the container that display all your childs at the bottom of a page. So let's go to our container, and wait, let's think it again. So yeah, not to the actual container, but better to this view, and we'll separate everything from the video. So style will be not container, but let's say I don't know, like UI container for all the UI like buttons and stuff. Yeah, let's define it here. And our UI will have, first of all, a height of 100%. Let's declare the justify content flex end, and this flex end will make sure that all the child components are displayed at the bottom of a container. So let's save and see where is our text. I don't see it. Let's declare something like background color. I always work with background color when I don't understand like how is the UI rendered. I'm afraid that it goes below the screen. So if I do 99, yeah, you see that if I do 99, it goes under even 95, yeah, will. Yeah, only right now we can see the bottom component with a height 95, and I'm wondering why is that. Oh, I think I know. Yeah, let's go back to 100%. Come on, 100%. So we see that our text is pushed under the screen, and that is because the height of this container is set to the height of the screen, but the height of the screen is taken into consideration with the notch, so it's from the top till the bottom. So I can show you if we just uncomment the save area view, our content will be displayed from the top, our video, you see, under the notch, and now at the bottom we can see our text. Let's font size 20, color white. Yeah, bottom component, we see it here. So in order to do that, to fix this issue, because we don't want to render our video underneath the notch, we want this safe area to be displayed. We will go into the dimensions.get window height, and we're gonna subtract like I don't know, like 50 pixels, something like that. And yeah, probably that's. I feel that it needs like 49 because I see a very thin white line underneath. Like not even 49. Yeah, 48. So this is like hard-coded. This is hard-coded, and this will probably not work best with all the devices because the notch size of all the devices is different. And whenever you will not have a notch, this will not work. So yeah, this is an extra task for you guys. If you can fix and dynamically get the height of a notch, or to get the height of a safe area and not of a screen, then yeah, extra points to you. So yeah, let's leave it like this. We see our bottom tab container. We see it there. Yeah, I am the bottom component. And now let's, and the bottom component, yeah, that's good. Let's create like the side component and see how it is displayed. And as we see here, the side component comes before the bottom component. So that's why it's important to visualize how the components will be rendered. So let's go here and just render here side. Let's display it with a bit side. So we see our side displayed there, but it's on the left. So we need somehow to make it displayed at the end of a screen, because our side component should be close to the right border. So let's declare actually a style for that. Let's put it into a view because we'll need it into a view. The text here. Come on. style, and it's gonna be called right container. And the right container will not have a lot of UI, will have only one property, and this will be align self flex end. Let's save. And now we see that the side component is displayed to the right. Now we managed to fix the positions. So right now we can start rendering all the information that we need. We will just throw everything there, and after that we'll try to style it in order for it to look the same as TikTok, sorry. So yeah, let's have a look here. So for the bottom container, we have here the name of the creator, then the comment, and after that the song. Yeah, let's go ahead here and again put the bottom container in another view, because we will probably need to style it. Styles, not right container, but this will be the bottom container, and it will be the red box that you see here. So the first is gonna be the name of a creator. So it's gonna be, let's say, David Dobrik. And for the styles, let's declare some styles for it. Yeah, handle, like username or something like that. After that, we will have a text for the description, and yeah, let's write here that's for the description, and after that we will have the song name with the song icon. So for that we were gonna need to put them inside a view, and here we will have to display the icon, and underneath we're gonna display the name. So for the icon, let's go ahead and try to find this icon in the vector icons. So it's a song icon, it's a sound icon. Let's try to find it somewhere here. Sound. Or musical note is called, something like that. Note. Yeah. I think this one is pretty accurate. So it's from the ntypo fonts. Let's go ahead and import them. Import ntypo from React Native Vector Icons / ntypo. And let's display it here. And typo name. How is the name? Oh, I copied it. Beam note. Size, I don't know, like 24. Let's try. We'll see how it looks. Color will be white. Okay. And here the name of a song. So it's gonna be another text. Okay, that's probably everything about the bottom container. Yeah, let's save and see that everything is displayed badly. And take one by one and style it. So first of all, let's style the handle. But yeah, let's add the styles for others as well. Description. What else is there? Text style name, song name, and song name, and here style will be song row. Let's delete these comments, and yeah, probably we have everything that we need in order to style it. So yeah, let's start with a handle. First of all, color white, or let's declare it with actual numbers, FFF. Then font size, we will say that it's gonna be, I don't know, like 22, and font weight bold. Save. Font size of type string, no, okay, 22. Now better. Okay, that's probably too much. 18. I guess, I don't know, even smaller. Yeah. And probably not bold. Or a value of 500. Font size 16. Save. Like that. Does it work with numbers? Let's try 700, which is bold. Yeah, it works. 600. All right, I think it's good. So the name is styled okay. Let's style the description. Let's again go with a white color. FFF. Font size. Probably, is it smaller? I don't know, I think it's the same. 16. And that shouldn't be bold. It's actually very, very thin. Can we say font weight like 300? Will it be thin? Yeah, that is better. Okay, description is okay. Now song row. And for the song row, the only thing that we want to say is to display the icon and the song name into the same line. And we're gonna do that with flex direction row. Save. Yeah, now they're in the same line. Probably it's very hard for you to see. So let me add some styles to the bottom container. And let's say padding, I don't know, 10. To add some spacing inside the container. Why? Oh, because I miss bottom container. Yeah, right now I think is better. Let's add also some margins to the name. Margin bottom will be 5. To add some spacing between the name and the description. The same things go for the description. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah, the only thing that is different is the actual fonts. So if you can find the fonts that TikTok is using, like, that would be great. Now let's style the song name. Let's give it again like color, font size, like this. We don't need the font weight, I guess. Oh, come on. No. Save. Yep, it displayed there. We will add some margin left 5 to have some spacing between the icon and the name. Let's save. Yeah, we have it. And I'm pretty sure that they are not in the same line. So to check that, let's go crazy with this one and see that the name is aligned on the top. So to fix that, we're gonna say align items center. Yep. I'm so glad whenever I center one thing from the first time, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, inside me is like, yeah, I centered it. So let's go back to size, probably 24. All right. I think that the bottom part of a TikTok post looks pretty similar to what we have there. Maybe more spacing between the description and the song. So we'll go here, description, margin bottom, I don't know, 10. And let's do the same for the handle, 10. A bit bolder nickname. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So the next step is the sidebar, and in the sidebar we have 3 icons and 1 image. So let's go ahead and display that. So first of all, where is it? It's here, right container. So we don't need this text. We will need right container. So everything. Okay, we'll have a view style profile picture container, and inside it we'll render an image, profile picture, source URI. Okay, I need to grab an image from somewhere. Could you paste here the video URI? Yeah, 1 second. Let me. Yeah. Yeah, I was struggling finding a video, so I said like, okay, let's take one from yeah, where I was. I need the URI of an image, and I need also to import the image from React Native image. So let's grab a David Dobrik image. Come on. This will go copy image address, and let's paste it in our URI here. Let's save. And yeah, we will need just to add the styles to this one because it doesn't have right now a width and a height. So we're gonna do that shortly, but right now let's display our icons, and each icon will be displayed like the icon and underneath it the text. So for that reason we will need to display all of the parts here in separate views. And I'm gonna show you what I mean right now. So we will have a view style icon container. Do I have it already? Somewhere? No, I don't. Okay. Inside this icon container will display an icon. So for now, let's just take this one. And underneath, we're gonna display the how many likes or how many comments are there. So let's do like that. Save. All right. Yeah, we're gonna come back. Okay. The size I can adjust it right now. 30. Even more, like 50. Oh, it's too much. 40. Oh, perfect. So the same thing we need to do 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then image. And what else? Less styles, stats, label. Stats label, icon container, profile picture, picture container. Oh, we need to close this view here. Sorry for that. And delete it from here, because our profile picture should be alongside with these ones. So let's go ahead and declare a width and a height for the profile picture. Let's add some comments here. Side container, or left container, better. Left container. And we can even, oh, it's right container. I always confuse right with left. It's okay. Right. So what I wanted to do, profile picture with will be 50. Height will be 50. Save. Yeah, we see it here. And right now, let's. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably we need to assign here border radius to make the 25. To make the image round. So we see it here rounded. And I put the image inside the view in order to add. But no, actually we don't need that. Let me try something. I want to display the white circle around the image. So I wanted to do it with another view, but I think we can say just border border width 2 pixels and border color white. Save. Yep, we don't need a separate view for that. That's good to know. So our profile picture is displayed well. How is the size of it? I think it's pretty good. It's there. All right, let's go with the next steps. So let's spread them apart because they are too cluttered together. And to do that, we're gonna assign something to the right container. We need to set a fixed height to it, and to say that all the children should be spread apart to fulfill all the area there. So right container will be height, let's say in the beginning 500. We'll adjust it later just to see that it works. And justify content space between, like that. Yep. And right now we see that we said that the height of the right container should be 500, and render all the childs with space between. So basically spread them apart to fulfill all the area. So right now we can adjust this height to 300. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. What does it complain? I didn't delete it from the top. All right, I can do that. And here, okay. So right now, let's style the label of the studs to make it white. First of all, color, coloroi, FFF. Why it's only for one? Because I didn't assign it to everyone, of course. Like that. Save. Now it's for everyone. Let's say if self align will work here. Align center. Save. Invalid property self align. Align self. Yeah, like this. Yeah, but all right. I think it will be better just to say that icons container. Where is it? Icons container, align items, center, and we found this one. And this will align both the digit and the icon, as we can see here. Yeah, that was what we wanted. Here, let's say that the font size will be, let's 16. Font size 24. Let me. Okay, 16 was okay. 16. Font weight 700. Is the style good? Yeah, probably it's not that bold actually. 500, 600. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And right now let's yeah, our styles are good. Yeah, I'm already stuttering. Let's grab some icons and render them properly. So we need a heart icon, a comment, and a share. Let's go and grab them from vector icons. So heart and design has heart, and we will need both of them when we will implement liking and unliking, because heart O is just the outline, and it's from ant design. Do we have it here? No, we don't. I'll duplicate the line, import ant design, rename it to ant design. And for the first one, I'm gonna change it to ant design. The name will be heart O. Heart O. Save. We see the heart here. All right, next one. Next one should look like, yeah, a comment. Probably will not find exactly that one. Comment. Something like this, right? Yeah, it's a bit different, but actually, it's not heart outline, but it's full heart there. So I'll just remove this one. And yeah, for the comments, I'll take probably that one. That one is closer to what we need. It's round with 3 dots. Yeah, and it's from font awesome. Awesome. I'll do the same. Font awesome. And for our second icon, I'm gonna replace it with font awesome, and the name will be commenting. Commenting, right? Yeah, this one. And the last one should be share. share. Oh, my back already hurts. Like, so share, something like that, but a bit more minimalistic. We need like this one. Probably is the closest to what we need. War for material community. They're kind of the same. So yeah, let's take it from Fontisto. Fontisto Parmigiano. Fontisto is definitely developed in Italy. And for the last icon, we're gonna replace it with Fontisto. Share A, save. Yeah, it looks good, but I think they're too big, especially the last one. They're just enormous. The next thing is I see also that we need some margin on the right, because it currently is touching the borders, to make the icons probably just a bit smaller, especially the last one. And I think we're done with this. So for the icons right container, we're gonna say margin right 5 pixels. Enough? Yeah, it moved from there. The size of the last one, let's adjust it separately. 35. Yeah, good enough. And also for the label, I want to add just a bit spacing at the top, to have space between the icon and the label. So we'll have a margin top. I think 5 will be too much. No, it's okay. So let's have a look, compare them, and see if we are done with it. Okay, the last thing that I see is to the right here. There is again like the logo, the image of a song. So we need to display that right now. We forgot to do that, and we need to do that in our bottom container. We will put everything that we have currently inside one view, because we need that image to be displayed at the bottom. So here we'll display a simple image. Let's just display it the same as we did for the profile picture. Image. The style will be song image. Something like that. Let's copy it, go into styles, song name, let's put it here, song image, and yeah, let's declare something like style similar to our profile picture, but it's not gonna be 50 pixels, probably smaller, but we need to position them first of all. So for the bottom container, we need to say that its child, which is this view, and the image should be in the same row. So for the bottom container, justify content. No. How is it? Just no. Row. I forgot. Flex direction. Flex direction will be row, like this. Save. Okay. And also we need the justify content to say that You need not space between. Oh yeah, space between, like spread apart, and you go to the left, you go to the right. And we're gonna also say that you were gonna align items, flex end, in order to bring this this image down. Save. Yeah, it's there. So yeah, it probably looks how we need it. The only difference is that I think it has smaller width, like 35, something like that, and a very big border width, like, I don't know, 10, and the color of the border will be a grayish, and it will look like oh god, not like that. Too much. 5. Okay. 50. Back to 50. Not sure how it looks because it's too far away, but I think I can do like that. No, I can't. All right, I think that it looks pretty similar to here. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, everything is done for a post component. So we're displaying a video. We can play and pause the video. Why it doesn't work right now? Okay, I'll have to get into that. I think that our touchable opacity is, I think the styles of a video should be here, because the touchable opacity should have this position. Touchable video position absolute. Should we give it as z index 1? Okay, but that's not. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's think how to fix it. Because right now, our container for the UI is on top of our touchable opacity, and that's why our touches are not detected. So I think that I'm gonna declare video play button, something like that, and we're gonna say that this is also a position absolute, but it will have a z index of 100. Like, it's gonna be in front of all the UI elements that we currently have. And if we say here like that, we can press and it doesn't work. Video. Why? Let's refresh. Okay, that's interesting, to be honest. What can we do? You know what? Probably we can put all our UI containers into this on play pause. What if we put everything there and close this? Yeah, before the last view. Let's try to save. And the thing is that touchable feedback wants just one view, and that can mess up everything, to be honest. View. one more view here. If it works, I will clean it. And right now press, yep, it works. So let's like that. Let's clean it a bit and we will be good to go. Come on, what do you want? I don't like it, but okay. So like that. Okay, this view until where? Until here. Should be here. And what else? Can I run prettier on the whole file? More actions. Fix current file. Okay. Let's save. And yeah, we press the video pauses. We press again, it plays. We're displaying all the information about this video in the bottom container, and this is like the name of the creator, his comment, and also the song that is playing with the image of a song. And to the right, we're displaying the like buttons, the picture of the content creator, comments, share, and so on. So yeah, that's it with the UI of the post component. The next step is to make this component actually reusable, because right now, if we check our code, we see that everything here is hard-coded, so we cannot actually reuse it that much, because we cannot send some properties to this component in order to display different videos or different descriptions and so on. So yeah, right now, yeah, the next step is to implement the props of the TikTok post component, and this way we're gonna be able to send all the information about this post from outside, and the component will just render it. And this way we're gonna make sure that our component is reusable, and with the same component we can display multiple videos just by sending different data. So let's go ahead and do that, because yeah, and props is yeah, one very important part of React and React Native. So I'm gonna try to explain them by doing that. So first of all, let's say that we have here we receive a props in the declaration function as parameters of the functional component. Right now, let me think how to better explain it. Let's open the component where we call this post, and that's our home screen. And right now we're not sending anything. And suppose that we will have an array list of data that will be coming from server, or that will be dummy data that we set. Sorry. And we need to send to the post from here this information. So let's say that we have, let me see if I have something prepared. Not to write a lot. Yeah. Here. So let's say that we have a post here, and it looks like this. The post is an object with ID. It has a user who posted this TikTok. The user has an ID and a username. The post also has a description, a song image, likes, comments, shares, and so on. So having this data, we can say that, hey, we want to display a post, and here is the data that I want to display. This is our variable that we called it here. It can be, for example, post1, and here we will send post1. And here is the name of a property of that component. So by this name, we'll be able to access the data inside the post component. So the name is post with like this. We open our post.index, and as I said, from these props, we can console log them and see what we receive. Console, come on. Console log props. Yeah, let's save. Let's open here the debugger. Let's clean. And yeah, here we see a props object, and the props object has a post field, and the post has all the data that we need. So we know that our post is inside the props. So let's say that we want to take it to destructure it. Basically, we want to take it out of a props, and we take it by the name props post. Sorry. And Prettier wants me to write like that, but I don't like when there is no spaces around. But all right, so we have our post, and we see where we see here that the post has, let's say, first of all, we want to display the name of a creator, which is here at the bottom. For example, David Dobrik from props, let's say. So we'll say that the post.user.username should go here. So let's go there, find where we hardcode David Dobrik here, and say that we want to take it from post.user.username. Save. And we see here David Dobrik from props. However, we don't have at sign, so we'll add it here like this. We see that it works, so we can delete from props here. And we can declare, yeah, we can populate all the fields that we have the same way. Post.description. Here will be post.song name. Why it autocompletes like that? For the URI, we're gonna have also we're gonna take this URI of the image, post.song image. And I don't know why we started from the bottom, but let's move upwards. So the video as well will come from the post, and it's gonna be post.video URI. And I remember that I forgot to add it there in the data, so we'll go back and add it. Profile picture. This is the profile picture of the creator. So we take it from post.user. Yeah, again, I forgot to add here image URI, and we're gonna add it. User image.uri. Yeah, stats label, and this one is number of likes. Post.likes. This is comments. Post.comments. And this one is post.shares, right? Let's save. And first of all, we see that the video is missing because we don't have it in our data. So let me just grab back the video URI from here. Let's go to our data and say that the post first of all has a video URI, if I called it correctly. and save. Should not be empty string video URI. Video URI. Did I call it correctly? Video URI. No. Video URI. Correct. Yeah, I think good. Will there be a replay? Yeah, there will be the replay. So after a couple of hours, the video will be processed and published to the there. Yeah, the next one, we see that we don't have a profile picture of a creator. So here we need the image URI, and I already lost them. The URI. David Dobrik. Copy image address, paste it here. Good. A lot of information. Come on. Google. Oh, no. I don't like that. I will open copy image address. Yeah, right there. We see the image of the creator. I don't see the song name. Song. Yeah, it's not song name, it's just song. Let's rename it in our dataset. Song name and song image. So for the song image, I'm gonna add the same images of the creator, just not to spend a lot of time on this one. Save. We see it here. Yeah, I think that everything is displayed correctly. And right now our post became reusable because we could have a different set of data. Let's say post 2, and this is posted by, I don't know, Vadim Savin, and the description will be hello there. So if we save and if we change here, we say like, hey post, render the second post. We save. We see that the name is Vadim Savin and the description is hello there, because that's the only things that I changed in our data set. So with this setup, we are ready for the next step, and we are ready to render a lot of videos that will come from our dummy data. So let's first of all add everything to git commit post component done. I think I wanted also to do something with a state. Let me just check. Yeah, I wanted to do something with a state, and specifically I wanted whenever we press the heart icon, I want to increase the number of likes, and I want to display the heart with a different color. So that's not gonna take a lot of time, and let's go ahead and do that real quick, and after that we can chat a bit with you to see if everyone is still alive. So yeah, the props is everything that is coming from outside world. So the props is something that we receive from the parent component, something that we want to, it's not something that we can control. However, state is also data, but this is internal data, everything that we are responsible for. So it's not our parent component that is responsible for it, but it's our internal data that we are responsible to update, we are responsible to display properly. So this way, I'm gonna declare a state for our post, and whenever we receive the post from our props, we're gonna save it to our state. So we will be able to manipulate this data internally, And what I mean by that, whenever we will press on the like button, we need to manipulate data and increase the post count, for example. So we'll be able to do that if our post will be stored inside internally in our state. So it will initially come from outside, from props, we'll write it to state, and then we'll display the thing that is in our state. So let's do that. So let's declare const. I'm gonna comment this one here because I'm gonna use the same name. Post and set post. Use state. Initially it's gonna be null. I'm not sure if I can set initially the value of the props, but let's try. This dot, not this, props dot post. So are we allowed to do that? I'm not sure. Yeah, apparently we are. So yeah, we save the post in our state, and we take the value from our props that we receive from the parent component, we put it into the state, and after that we will be able to change this value because it's stored locally in the state. So before doing that, we need to wrap our like container into a touchable in order to be able to get the whenever the user clicks. So here is the heart. Do I want to change from view to touchable? Let's see if it will work. Touchable without feedback. I'll go with a different one, touchable opacity. And I'll import it. No, it doesn't want to import from React Native. I don't know why. Touchable. Help me write touchable opacity. So all the touchables are exactly the same technical wise, like what they do. The only thing is the difference is the feedback that they give. So the touchable without feedback, it doesn't do anything. Touchable opacity, whenever we press it, it changes the opacity, as you can see here. Touchable highlight will highlight the thing that we press. So that's good. Touchable opacity, style, and we also want a on press, and it will call a function called on like press. On like press, and let's go ahead and implement this function. Const on like press, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna call, first of all, as usual, make sure that everything is connected and working. Like, let's save and let's press on the like, and we see a console warn, which means that our presses are properly handled. Okay, right now we need to we need to increase the post likes, and we're gonna do that by set post, and we're gonna set a new post, and we're gonna set the post as a new object, and all the values will come from our existing post, and that's how we destructure all the values from our post to put it in our new object, because we want to change only the likes to post dot likes +1, right? +1. And right now it's 1 to 3. If we press, it's 1 to 4, and it actually works. And if we press again, it increases it always 1, 3, 4, 8, and so on. So let's have another I'm thinking where this variable will come from in the next episode. I'm thinking if it will come from the backend. We need a variable that will tell if we already liked the post or not. So let's probably store it in our state. Const is liked, set is liked, and initially it will be false. So we need to change the likes based on this this value. So const likes to add will be, if is already liked, then we want to add -1 likes. Otherwise we want to add 1 like. So let's add it with likes to add, and make sure that at the end we set is liked to the opposite of already liked value. So we just swap it from true to false and from false to true. Let's save. And right now when we press one time, we should see 1, 2, 4. Yeah. And when we press one more, we should see 1, 2, 3 again, back. 1, 2, 5. No, it doesn't work. Is liked. Set is liked. No, not likes to add, but is liked. Yeah. Let's save. We should see how much. 1 to 5. We press 1 to 6, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 5. And how much we press, it will be 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, depending on if we liked or not. And now let's, based on this value, if it's liked or not, let's display the heart with a different color. So yeah, the heart here, instead of just color white, we'll say if is liked, then the color will be red. Otherwise it will be white. Save, press, the color is red, the color is white. And that's, my friend, how we manage internally state and how we implemented liking and unliking the post, yeah, using internal state of a component. So right now we can say that everything is done for the post component at this moment. Let's go ahead and git add likes, or let's say implement likes of the post. Okay, we are very close to the end. Let's see what your guys saying in the chat. How are you doing, guys? Are you still alive? Are you still following? Good. Will there be a replay? Yeah, there will be a replay, and it usually takes a couple of hours until YouTube processes the video and it becomes available. I need to drink some water. We are using TikTok API. No, we're not using TikTok API. Right now we are developing only the UI, and we are using dummy data. But in the next video, we'll develop our own API. So it's gonna be like a full stack application working that you can change the design and go ahead and continue and publish it to the market. Standalone. Alexandra, hello. Why the support feature isn't available in my country? You're the only YouTuber I would donate. Your content deserves more attention. Hi from Moldova. Hi, Alexandra. Yeah, I know that it's not available in all the countries, but yeah, thank you very much for the support. Hello from Nigeria. Hello. You can add MySQL database to the project. No, we're gonna add a bit more interesting stuff, which is serverless and yeah, more modern technologies from AWS. So join the next week and we're gonna do that. Yeah, so let's go for another sprint. Hopefully we have less than 1 hour. Let's try to do it in 1 hour. So let's go. Okay, once we have our post component done, we want to display multiple posts in a vertically scrollable list. So we could scroll through different posts from different creators the same way as TikTok does. And to do that, let's go to the next slide. We're gonna implement the TikTok feed. The TikTok field will display a list of posts, and one very specific thing about TikTok, which I really enjoy, is that when you scroll the feed, the post is snapping to the view. It's not like a usual scrollable like Instagram or Twitter where you scroll and the scroll is like infinitely going, but it's like snap and just centers the component into our view. So that's something that I really enjoyed, and that's probably the first time that I implemented such things. So let's go ahead and implement our feed. First of all, let's close our post because it's done. And should we create another component for the feed or implement everything in our home here? Yeah, let's go ahead and implement the feed directly in our home screen because we will not have anything else there right now. So in the future, we can refactor it. So the first thing is we will need some data. Let's create a directory, data. And here, let's create a file, posts.js, export default, and we're gonna export an array, and the array is gonna be an array of posts. So we have, do you hear some music? Hopefully not. So we can take the first post from here. We can add it as an object here. And we can just duplicate this one a couple of times until we have some post to work with. Now let's just, I don't know, change the name so we know that it's actually working. So test, and the last one will be user free. Yeah, right now we have data about 3 posts. That's probably enough for us to get started and to understand if it works or not. So let's save. We're gonna delete the post one from here and import our dummy data as like this. Where are we? One more. Data. Yeah, data and posts. So whenever we need to render a list of items, we are using a flat list. So let's import our flat list. And instead of a post here, let's declare our flat list. So the flat list has a couple of very important properties. And the first one is data, like what data we want to display. The data that we want to display is the posts that are coming from the dummy data. The next thing that we need to tell the flat list is, okay, you give me a list of data. How? I hope that the connection is good. So the flat list is saying like, okay, you give me a list of data. How should I render each one item of this data? So each post, how should I render it? I have a data, but you need to tell me how to render it as well. So for that, we will say like render item. And here we'll receive the item like this, or no, like this. Yeah, we're gonna receive an item, and for each item we want to display a post component that we recently created. So the post will be post dot item. Let's not call it item, but let's call it post. So we're gonna render a post for each item in our dataset. So I think like that. And that's the minimum that you need for a flat list to work, the data and how you should render each item separately. So let's save. Cannot read property image URI of undefined. Is it like this? Let me just double check. Save. Yeah. We need to destructure the item from the object, from the first parameter that we receive in that function. So yeah, we see our posts in a vertically scrollable list. We can scroll through them. Everything is good. However, we see a warning here. Encounter 2 children with the same key P1. So that means that, yeah, the ID of two or more posts are the same. So let's change it to P2 here, and this is post 3. Let's save, and right now it works. Yeah, it's good that it knows that it should take the ID as the key, because previously it didn't know when it was, you had to tell it specifically like the ID is the key of each element. But right now, yeah, we don't need a key extractor. That's what I'm saying, because previously we needed to define a key extractor, but right now we understand that the ID is the key. So that's good. Okay, what are the next steps that we need to do? Let's see. So one thing that I don't like is that we have a scroll bar here at the right. You can barely see it probably, but it's there. So to hide it, we're gonna send a shows vertical scroll indicator false. Save. It's gone. Yeah, it's not there. So it works good. However, this is a style of a flat list similar to Instagram or Twitter, where like you scroll and you stop anywhere and you see. But that's not the case for TikTok. So for TikTok, we need to snap every post to the center of the screen. So let's to do that, first of all, we need to send a snap to interval property, and this will tell here we should send the dimension, the height of each separate post. So it will know, like for example, for the third post, where to put it on the screen. So our dimensions, our height of a post can be seen here. So it's dimension height minus 48. So this is our, well, we need just to import dimensions from React Native. Okay, the next property is snap to alignment, and here we can say 3 properties: start, center, or end. Start, center, or end. And this will tell like what part of a post should it align. So let's go with a start. The next one is deceleration rate, and deceleration rate has 2 values. You can send 2 values there, either fast or slow. Where is it? Deceleration rate, either fast or normal. And we want a fast deceleration and yeah, like that. Yeah, because this will define how fast the post will move up and align. Because if it's slow, it goes very slowly. I can show you a bit later. And that's the free properties that we need to send in order for the snap to work. So let's say we see our first post here, and if we scroll, that's the first one. If we scroll down, we see that the post align perfectly in the middle of a screen, and that's the same as TikTok does. So for example, if this one was normal deceleration rate, the post will move very slowly. You see, like very, very slow. So that's why we need here fast. So yeah, guys, that's everything. It took us to render a flat list of posts, and yeah, as you saw, like once the post component was done, we could reuse it and display it into a flat list just by writing a couple of lines here. So that was very very easy. The only thing that I see is that the flat list has some margin at the bottom, and this is the safe area view. So basically means that the flat list tries not to render anything in this view that can hide, like that button of the iPhone. So in that case, we would need to adjust our height. So it won't be 48, but I don't know. 68, how much is there? 68. I think it's too. No, I think it's good. Yeah, let's go with a 68 and change it here to 68 as well. So right now it displays the whole post. No, I don't like it. It's not 68, it should be even 78. Save. 80. Yep, probably 80. 80 is better. No, here, save. Come on. Re-render. Reload. So yeah, right now it displays pretty well. The bottom is within the screen, the top is within the screen, everything is perfectly. And when we scroll, it snaps to the middle of the screen, the same way as Twitter does. So yeah, that's it with this step. You guys here have power. Did you drink water? Are you hydrated? Because I didn't drink water, and I don't have a proper cup. All right, guys. So what are the next steps? The next steps is the interesting steps. Is the bottom navigation and the whole navigation system of application, because currently, as you see, we have only one screen that is displaying our home screen, like our feed. However, in TikTok, we have a bottom tab navigator and we have multiple screens right here. I'm not gonna implement all of the screens, but I'm gonna implement the bottom tab navigator, and you'll be able to switch from screen to screen. If you're interested, you can follow along and implement other screens, but that's not something new, and everything that I presented during this live stream, you can take this as an example and follow along with implementing other screens. However, navigation is something new and something quite complicated, I would say, but we're gonna take it step by step and implement everything that we need. So the first thing, yeah, we were gonna use the React Navigation 5 for this. So before, at the beginning, we need to install the dependencies, and we're gonna install React Navigation Native and also React Navigation bottom tabs to be able to display the bottom tab navigator like this. So let's do that and discuss it later. Before that, let me just commit feed flat list. Okay, so let's install the React Navigation and bottom tabs. Yep. And after that, we're gonna need to install all the dependencies that React Navigation depends on, like for example, React Native Reanimated, Gesture Handler, and so on. More information you can find on React Navigation Getting Started guide. It's pretty self-explanatory, and we have a lot of examples. So yeah, the next step, we're gonna add all the dependencies that it needs. Then we need to install the pods, and that's only for Mac and iOS. If you are on Windows, you don't need to do this step. And to do that, we're gonna write npx pod install iOS. Yeah, the pods has been installed. Next step is to import React Native gesture handle in our main file, like main app.js, because if we don't do this step, the application might work in development but can crash in production. So make sure to go into app.js, and at the top here we need to import React Native gesture handler, and that's it. That's all we need. And the next step is to start implementing the navigation container and all the routes that we will have in the application. So let's usually a best practice is to keep all the navigation into a separate folder, and I will do that here as well. Navigation, and let's declare the index.js, right? Yes. And let's import as usual React const root navigator navigation, right? Is a new component, return, and we're gonna return the navigation container. And we need that. We need to encapsulate all our application in this navigation container, and that's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna put it here, navigation container, and everything else will be here. So let's try to import it. Not like that, but import from React Navigation Native, and here we import navigation container. All right, so Yeah, this is our navigation container, and we're gonna export it. Export route navigation. And in our route navigation, we need to create our route navigation that we will use there, and that's gonna be a stack navigator. So for more details, there is good documentation about stack navigators and different kind of navigators on React navigation. Create stack navigator. Yeah, we need to install this stack navigator. Let's do it here. And yeah, the API definition. So we need to import the create stack navigator method, and this will create a new stack navigator for us. We call it like this. We initialize create stack navigator, and then we declare all the routes in our route navigator. So one will be our home route, or actually it's gonna be bottom tab navigator, and at the moment that's the only root route that we have. In future, we're gonna implement in the root route other pages like profile or something like that, everything that doesn't need that bottom tab navigator. But for now, we're gonna have only one. So I will copy because I'm too lazy to type. I'll paste it here. I will remove everything from here. And yeah, right now let's just import our home from the screens. Let's save and make sure that it still works. Does it or it doesn't? Component. Something weird. Oh, yeah, because we never imported our route navigator. We need to export default. So in our app.js, instead of rendering the home here, we need to render the route navigator. So import navigation from source.navigation, and yeah, it will take the index file, and we will render it here. Save. Refreshing. It might crash because I'm not sure if we reran the application, but it seems that it worked. Requiring module, no, it didn't. Yeah, we just need to rerun the application because we installed new dependencies. Let's go. Someone is asking, could I add or use Firebase with your project? Yeah, definitely. Like we finished with the UI today, and you can continue and integrate with Firebase backend. But we're we're gonna implement AWS backend during the next week. So it's pretty similar. The flow of AWS backend with Amplify is very similar with Firebase, but in my subjective opinion is much better because it's much scalable, and yeah, if you learn AWS you'll have much more opportunities in future. So that would be a good idea for just to give it a try and see if you like AWS. All right, we see our home here. What else we see? We see our home, but our component stack screen home. Why it doesn't display? It's home, but why it doesn't display the component? First of all, I would like to set some options to hide the title. Options, show title, false. Not exactly sure if that's how you do that. Save. Screen options, I guess. Screen options. Save. Stack Navigator. Hide header. Oh, it's header, it's not title. I guess it's hide header. Save. Is it just options? Hide header in this one. Screen options, header shown. Vadim, if you can remember a couple of words, that would be very helpful. Yeah, that's good, but I don't see the actual home component. Do you know why? What do you think? Let's have a look here. Let's console warn home. Yeah, it actually gets called, but why? Let's comment the flat list. Is it problem with a flat list? And here say text home. Text. Nope. Why are you not running? Navigation. So our application has a status, has the safe area view. Actually, I see that the status bar very interesting. Safe area view is outside navigation container. That's okay. Something with this. Safe area view. Yeah, let me just try to. Okay, I see home there. It's something about the safe area view. And I think I know, and that can be fixed with some styles to say flex1 to display it full screen. And yeah, right now we see the home. We can go back to our home and Control Z back to what we had, because the problem was with safe area view. We don't need this. Come on. Save. Yeah, our home is displayed properly. The next step that I want to do is, as you see, the bottom and the top is white right now. But if we look at the at here, I don't think you can see it somewhere, but it is actually black. So to do that, in our app.js, for our safe area view, we're gonna define a background color which will be black. So it made the bottom and the top black. However, right now we cannot see the clock and the battery indicator because our status bar is set to dark. So we need to make it light content. Save. And right now the clock and the battery indicator are in white on the background, and it looks really good. So that's it with the Stack Navigator, and the Stack Navigator, the Stack Navigator for our root navigation will contain all the root screens. So for example, I don't know, a post page or a page that we will go, for example, we'll press on this creator and it will open a different page. So that's why we need a separate root navigator. And right now, let's go ahead and implement our bottom tab navigator. Here we need this bottom tab navigator to be displayed at the bottom. So let's create a new file for that. Home bottom tab navigator. A long name, but it's very clear. So let's import React from React as usual. Now let's import, let's open the index. From our React Native navigation bottom tabs, we need to import create bottom tab navigator. Yeah, as you see, these processes are pretty similar to different styles of navigator. For a stack, it was the same, like const stack equal to create stack navigator, and the same goes here, const tab equal to create tab navigator, and that's how we will create this tab navigator. So now we need to declare our component, which will be home bottom tab navigator. I already regret setting such a long name, but render, and here not render, return Vadim. That's some memories from class-based components. Oh, I don't miss class-based components at all. So let's export this component, default home. Oh, I see some good advice. Install React Native snippet, then type RNC. It will create all components with screen. Oh, okay. That's something that I might look into because I spend a lot of time typing the boilerplate. So here, let's say we will declare a tab navigator, and in the tab navigator we'll have a couple of screens, and the first one, tab screen, and the first one will be our home screen, or our feed actually, feed, or home feed, or home. How do you want? Home. Okay. Component, and here we'll declare the home component, the home screen, I mean. Import from screens like this. Okay. So let's have a look at what other pages we have. We have home, search, upload, inbox, and profile. If I didn't forget everything. No. Come on. We have 5 of them. The second one is search. The next one is upload. Then messages, inbox, and the last one in our tab is profile. We're gonna leave the component home for everything because we don't have any other screens created. We just want to display this navigation. So in our index, for our yeah, for our home stack navigator here, instead of rendering the component home, we will render the home bottom tab navigator. Let's send it like this and let's save and let's hope that it still works. Yep, it still works. We see different tabs: home, search, upload, inbox, and profile. They're displayed properly, but we need to adjust their styles. So yeah, let's go ahead into our home bottom tab navigator and adjust some of the styles. So the first thing I want to do is to say that I want to give some tab bar options. And the first one is the tab style, because our tab style should have a background color of 000, fully black, like that. Then I also want to say that the active tint color, currently it is displayed as blue, but I want to say that the active tint color should be fully white, because if we look here, the active tab is displayed as white and the others is displayed as gray. So this is FFF. Why don't like it? Come on. Prettier. Fix current file. Let's save. And yeah, right now we see that the colors changed and they're displayed properly. The only thing is that we need to display some icons here. So to do that, I'm gonna split up a bit this into separate lines, because we need to send options prop here, and for the tab bar icon, the tab bar icon is a function that is gonna be called in order to render the icon for this tab bar. So here you can declare directly here a component, or you can import it from a file if you want, if it's something more complicated. And for this you can render anything, like an icon, you can render an image, you can render a text, yeah, anything at all. Also, it receives color as a property, as a prop. So we will need to render some icon here. So the first one is home. Let's go ahead and search a home icon. Home. Yeah, this one is okay. In typo. We need to import it. Import and from vector icons and typo. And we render it here. The name of the icon will be home. Home sweet home. Size, let's say 24. And color will be the color that we receive from these props, and not colors but color. And that's it probably. Let's save. And typo is not defined. And typo. Okay, now we see our home icon here. So let me just check if The size, yeah, I guess the size is pretty okay. Maybe 25, just a bit bigger. That's what she said. So let's copy and paste these options to all of our screens. Come on, what do you want? What do you want? Oh, like that. Yep. So, okay. Let's copy the options, and we're gonna just change the name of the icon or the. So for the upload, it's a bit different because there we will need to display a custom icon because I couldn't find it in in the vector icons because it's very custom to TikTok. So let's display it for others, and then we'll display the custom icon. Okay, save. Everything now is home. We need a search. Doesn't typo have search? No. Okay, and design search one. And design for the search. We change it to design search one. Save. Good. Then we need a inbox or a message, something like that. How does it look? Very custom. I don't think we'll find, but we'll try to be as close as possible because it's something very minimalistic. Something like that. But is it? No, it's like that. Yeah, I will take this one. I like it. And it's from Material Community Icons. Okay, Material Community Icons. Material. Come on. For the inbox, it's Material Community Icons, name, message minus outline. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And for the profile, it's again very minimalistic. Person. Just the outline. Where? I don't like anything so far. These are quite close. Let's say profile. Nope. Person. Yeah, I will take this iOS person from Ionicons or just person outline. Yeah, and all the icons are from different sets and we have so many imports. So the profile Ionicons, save. Perfect. So right now we can move throughout our different screens, and they're actually different screens. We're just rendering the same component. If I would go to and create a separate component, like a dummy component, you'll see that it's a completely different page. The next step is for the upload. We need to render this icon. So I went ahead and I have it somewhere prepared, like the designs. Yeah, it's here. I'm gonna import it into our source assets and images, and I'm gonna put it here. Will it work? Come on. assets, images, and somewhere here. Yeah. All right. We have it here. So let's import from React Native image, because we're gonna display it as a simple image. Image from React Native. And where is it? Upload here. So options. Yeah, it's the same thing, like tab bar icon, even though we're displaying a completely different, not an icon, like an image. Image source URI. No, not URI. We're gonna have to import the plus sign from our assets. Import plus icon from assets, images, and plus icon. And we can send it to our image here, and some styles for the, let's say the height will be 30 pixels, and we want our image to resize and display it fully. Like we wanted our video to be displayed with a resize mode of cover in order to cover all the space. But for the icon, we want it to display contain, to display the whole icon, so not to crop anything from it. So let's put it like that. We will not need the color. Let's save and hope that it works, which I don't see. Hey, will you work? Come on. Plus icon. Oh, it shouldn't be an object. Yeah, right now it is displayed properly there. The only difference is that here we don't have a label for it. So to prevent displaying the label, we're gonna call something like tabber label. And it's again a function that will return the label to display. So we don't want anything to display for the label. Save. And the label disappeared. The icon was put in the middle. We can even increase the size a bit. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah, guys, that's everything that we needed to do for our navigation. So we see that our home navigation displays the our feed. And if, for example, for search, I create here a very fast dummy component. Text will be search. Do I have search text here? And in order to show you that it actually works, if we go to the search, we see that it's a completely different page, and it's called, like, we see here search. If we go back to home, we see the home page. So yeah, the only thing that we need to change, because we didn't make it dynamic, is the style of a post. And here, because we added this bottom tab navigator, it made the screen size, the display size a bit smaller, and we need to subtract here, I don't know, like 130. Save. Yeah, now it fits. So 130, and you see that it doesn't display properly, it doesn't snap properly if we don't change it also in the flat list. And the flat list is our home screen, and here -130. Save. Right now it snaps perfectly. we can like different posts, and we can see that this is liked, but this is not liked yet. We can like this one, we can go back and unlike it, and yeah, everything is ready for the next episode to go and integrate everything with a backend. So we are done with our navigation. Yeah, maybe it's a bit more complicated, but I think if you take it step by step and try to understand or to research more if you have some issues, then it's possible and not that complicated after all. So yeah, how are you doing, guys? Are you still here? I see that a lot of people are still here. How are you still alive after 3 hours? Let's have a look at what people are saying. Can you also... Oh, sorry. Can you also show us faded header effects for the Stack Navigator and also animations and transform when sliding back to a previous screen? Yeah, that's some interesting features. I'll think about that. I might do a separate video on that, but I cannot promise anything right now. So why we get white color above tab bar? I think I answered that. Yeah, by setting the background color of the safe area view to black, or to any other color that you want. Damn it, dude, you are making me feel so small with your hard work you're putting up in here. Yeah, don't feel intimidated. I struggle a lot myself during the day, so yeah, it is what it is. But if you dedicate your time and actually love what you're doing, like, it's not that far away. Lol, the Office reference. The thing is that I never watched Office. So what was the reference for the Office that I made non-intentionally? Hi, are you planning to do stream on web app cloning using React? Probably not anytime soon. I would like to still focus my time and everything that I'm doing on this channel to React Native and AWS until like I get a good base of followers, and after that I can expand and do multiple things, because during the day I work with a lot of technologies, React including, and Node.js, and yeah, like Express, MongoDB, and all that stuff. But I don't want to mix everything. Like let's stay focused a little bit more. Does React have any library for applying effects in videos? That's something that I didn't research yet, so that would be interesting project to check it here when we will implement uploading a video. So yeah, I will come with details. Hello from Brazil, you're amazing, congratulations. Thank you very much. Hi. Hola. I work with my co-founders are speaking Spanish. Yeah, I don't know why I told that. Really, I'm enjoying your stream. Let me give some tips. Use React Native floating action button. It will help you to take photo video functionality. I don't think I understood what you meant, but for the floating button, I don't know like where we need it here. So yeah, I think that we can call it a day. And yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, go ahead and ask them now. I will answer it right away. Or better, join our Discord channel, link in the description, and ask their questions, and I will help you there. Or even our community is very helpful. Everyone is helping each other, so make sure to be part of our gang there. Also, you can ask down below in the comments if you're watching this not during the live stream. Hi Alexandra, you're still here. Are you planning to use any state management libraries like Redux X State? No, probably for this project I'm not gonna use Redux. We're gonna implement only the backend queries from the GraphQL API, and yeah, we'll stop there, because if I get into all the details, it will take me like, I don't know, like 5-10 live streams of 2 to 3 hours, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep them shorter so everyone will be able to join and follow along. Yeah, because our attention span is very, very small, and also that's how I like doing, because I always like look ahead for the next project, and I start it and I already think about what I'm gonna do next. So I always need to switch in order to be productive. When I should use Redux? So Redux you are using to manage your global state, because without Redux you have like component-based state. But let's say, I don't know, to give you an example, for example, we have here the number of comments, and this state is managed currently in the post component. And whenever we press on this comment, we can open up a new comment page. And there you can imagine it's a completely different component in a different part of the application. And you write a comment there. So in order to update this digit to increase it by 1 because you wrote a comment, you would have to communicate like with a lot of components and to send data back and forth, like very very deep, and that will make it very hard to manage the state. And that's why we need a global state management, and it's a place where all the state is stored for all the global information. For example, everything about a post will be there. We display the number of comments here, and in completely another part of the application we increase that number, and it will be updated here automatically, because we are communicating with the same global state that we declare. So that's shortly about global state management and Redux. Will you make an Airbnb clone? That's a very good idea. I'm not sure if I have it in my to-do list, but yeah, I will add it, definitely. Thank you very much. So should we call it a day? I think this is the first stream when I didn't went to the toilet not even once in 3 hours. So you can imagine that I really need to go there. I'm gonna drink some more water. So guys, yeah, that's it for today. Join me next week on Friday, the same time, and we're gonna continue this build, and we're gonna implement the backend, and our application will work with the API. We'll store the data in a database. We'll implement authentication, registering, signing up. If we'll have time, we'll implement even uploading a video. So it's gonna be really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to the next week's episode, and I'm gonna wait to everyone here. So thank you very much for watching till the end, and special thanks to Lucas, George, and Daniel for donating. I really appreciate you guys, and Yeah, you made my day. I'm gonna go and probably grab a beer and celebrate my first donations. So, yeah, guys, as usually, stay hydrated, take care, and write clean code. Bye bye, guys. My name is Jeff.